Okay, so you run your website through the Google PageSpeed or any other tool and you see that it sucks. It's very slow and it performs badly. Yeah, you can go and try to optimize the code, you can try to async the code, you can try to do all these code tricks. You can try to minimize the amount of work happening in terms of code and make it cleaner so that it's easier for the website to load. But there's primarily one thing that impacts the performance of your website, and it's images and videos and content in general. Therefore, let's try to focus on the big fish and try to optimize the biggest pieces of content that we have on the website. For example, let's start with images. Let's say you have images that are 4K resolutions or 2K, and the thing is that those are the ones that are slowing down your website. So what can we do about them? So first thing we can do is to reduce their size, and also we can reduce their weight. So we can go to this website, it's called iloveemg.com, and the thing is that we can now reduce images by 50% or 25%. Well, then it depends in terms of the use case that you're using those images. If it's, for example, a huge hero section, we don't want to reduce it by 75% unless the image is like 6K, for example. So here you have to also judge by yourself what type of quality do you need to conserve. And by the way, if you're enjoying the video right now and you want to see the next steps to improve your website speed, then please subscribe and like the video. Now, once you reduce the size of that image, now there's another step we can do. We can compress it. And compressing, depending on which type of compression, it can make your quality of the image worse. But in this case, TinyPNG will make sure that to conserve as much quality as possible, meanwhile reducing the size of the image. Therefore, it's like if we get the same thing for a lighter weight. The thing is that we still get the same amount of quality with the naked eye. I mean, you can't really notice it. So now that you exported the image from TinyPNG, we can now basically put it back on the website. And this is the size of the image before, and this is the size of the image after. And you can see that there is a huge difference. And if you have plenty of images on the website, which you do if you have especially a blog, for example, then it does a really big difference if you have, for example, 5 images on the homepage. And if you optimize this alone, this will have a huge impact on your speed. Now, there is a bonus thing you can do. Either it's with images or iframes or videos, you can lazy load them. Now, what is lazy loading? Lazy loading allows you to load images only when users scroll to them. Therefore, you don't load everything at once when the website gets loaded. Depending on the builder you're using to build your website, in my case, it's Webflow, and you can just tick the box that says make it loaded with lazy loading. In case you don't have this feature, what you can do it by code. You can basically add this attribute loading equals lazy, and this will load the image with lazy loading. And the thing is that you can also do that with iframes, which also just have to add the loading equals lazy. And also you can do the same thing with videos, the same concept, just add the attribute in there. Now, by now we have all of our images and videos and iframes optimized to its max. So now your website will load way faster than before. And that's why you should also subscribe for more to see how you can improve the user experience on your website.